Alrighty then, my name's Kagami, we're back and oh my word, Kenji. His talking gave me a stuffy nose. Talking like him, and my throat hurts a lot. Probably should have recorded this later, but I want more of the story. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you believe me. There will be no redos on any choices. It will be, even if I hit a bad end, which I've been told that there are bad ends in this game. I haven't been told, like, anything else for spoilers, except that there is a bad end. You know, like, it cuts off the story at a unfortunate point. Even if I manage to get a bad end, that's where the Let's Play will end, because it's all one straight playthrough. If you guys would like more afterwards, I can always do more. But up until then, we'll just keep reading, and I hope the music comes back. So on to the next point. I don't know if I can fully digest what just happened, so I give up and just go to bed, kicking off my shoes before falling face first into bed. It takes me some time to relax. I get up so I can get started on homework, but it's because the sheets are cool, and comforting against my cheeks, and it feels good just laying there with my eyes closed. This school's like some kind of bizarre and surreal island. It's isolated on top of a mountain, and each person is stranger than the last. I just can't seem to fit in. What irony, one would think that fitting in a place like this would be made for people who are unfit to fit in anywhere else. It would be easy. Maybe I'm trying too hard, although I can't say that it doesn't help take off the edge, and words are left echoing in my empty walls. I guess it's not as bad as I expected, though. This place really is more of a school and less a hospital, pretending it's a school. I thought it would be. If nothing else, the scenery is beautiful. I open one eye, seeing the school books and bottle of pills arranged side by side on my desktop. Maybe this place is too much like a normal school after all. Oh, now I should have stopped here. Oh, goodness. Katawa Shoujo! Transition scene. I feel very tired this morning, probably because yesterday itself was a very tiring day. On top of that, I woke up far earlier than necessary. After saying hi to Shizune and Misha, I start doing the work as instructed from the board. It already looks like today is going to be heavy. I don't have a problem with that now, though. Shizune and Misha might jump on me, trying to give me an answer about whether or not I've decided to join the student council, even if it's just one day. I wouldn't put it past them to try. And I don't have an answer for them if they do, so the situation is convenient for me. About 10 minutes into class, Hanako walks in and takes a seat, but no one looks at her. The teacher doesn't even comment on her lateness. He does, however, stop us to say that we're going to break into groups again. My head turns and see that Shizune and Misha are looking at me. Shizune gives me a smile that is equal parts cute and menacing. This is a smile that says, "We have you now." Oh, I can't do voices. There is no escape. Ike-chan, it looks like we're together again. Yay, yay. Misha leans sideways, and Shizune pushes her desk closer to mine. There's really no escape now, unless I were to jump through the window. Plan now! Jump through the window! Yeah! Shooting out the window isn't the best option, sadly. Nope, jump, 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 jump. Dots. What's wrong, Hiki-chan? Dots. Oh, Hiki-chan, have you been here thinking about what you said yesterday? You said you would think about joining the student council, didn't you? It's okay, Hiki-chan. We were talking about it after you left, and it would be rude to expect you to already have an answer for us this early. Right? Right? You have an answer, right? I'm so happy the two of you are able to laugh at my expense, and even more pleased to know that you both how crazy you can be. Now that's over. Shizune snaps back into serious mode and smacks today's assignment with the back of her hand overly dramatic, important way. When I actually look at this stuff, it's mostly just reading it. In fact, there's only 2 problems. I almost want to say something about how her rush is to get started seems a bit much considering the small amount of work. In fact, Shizune probably knows how little there is and simply doesn't care. It seems like the workload doesn't matter as much as the fact that we get the work done. The actual amount is unimportant. She approaches everything with the same level of ambition. While I'm reading, my I let my eyes wander around the room and catch Hanako trying her hand at solving a problem. It looks like she's working alone. I can't remember seeing her work with other people before. Thinking back to see how shy she is, it's understandable. Hey, that girl over there. Huh? Who? Hiki-chan. Yeah, that girl over there. Huh? Who? Hiki-chan. Her. How did I go backwards? Okay. Her. Hanako. Over there. Does she always work alone? I think so, Hiki-chan. Do you feel sorry for her because she's alone? I was just thinking that maybe she could work with us or something. No. I don't think that'd be a good idea, Hiki-chan. Why not? Hiki-chan wouldn't get along with her. Why? Misha shuffles around the question, letting out a laugh that sounds very strange. It's nervous, but it still has a lighting up and down quality. Presenting everything she says. Just because, Hiki-chan. Whoa, things are getting serious. By now, Shizune has noticed our conversation. It makes her realize, again, how Misha has been signing everything she's been saying this whole time. Dots. What, Chika-chan? The friend of my enemy is my enemy. That sounds so harsh. I'm not going to say that. You said it anyway. I know, Hiki-chan. It's fine if you overhear. I wonder if this is Misha's way of keeping things fair, since without her I wouldn't be able to understand a thing Shizune is saying, and vice versa. It is also why she signs all the time, so there is never a conversation Shizune will be left out of. Dots. Anyway, we should start off the problem now, Hiki-chan. We finished the time to spare, and I decided to ask her if there is any alternatives to the cafeteria, as frankly the food has been subpar. This sends Shizune and Misha arguing amongst themselves about their favorite restaurants. All of them are downtown, so I don't think we'll have time to go to all the way there. But what about the bill? Are they arguing just for the fun of it? Maybe they seem so distracted by it they don't even notice the start of the actual lunch break. I look over my shoulder towards the back of the classroom. She seems to be studying her notes from a previous class. It's an odd sight. Everyone else in the class is busy themselves with the lunch break. Socializing, gossiping, rearranging desks. The ones with the actual boxed lunches mixed and chattering like everyone else, only interrupted by short bouts of eating. And when I watch Hanako, I feel that I'm the only one who actually sees her. Almost as if she's invisible, sort of hiding in plain sight. Is she being bullied? Is she isolating herself from the rest of the class on her own accord? I see her look over her shoulder towards the classroom's rear door. Come to think of it, she hasn't turned a page since we started watching her. I guess she's waiting for someone. What do? I want to get to know her. I feel bad for making her run away yesterday, so I'd better say something. Hey there, Hanako. He's here! Wait, no voices. Well, at least she remembers my name. Hey, I just wanted to apologize for yesterday. I didn't mean to startle you or anything. I'm just new here and thought I should get to know my classmates. As Hanako looks up at me, I notice her scarring once more. She's smiling! It's a little bewildering that I can barely notice it from across the room, but it's so noticeable from close up. That's okay. It was my fault. Nah, it wasn't anyone's fault. It just kind of happened. So are you waiting for someone? I saw you looking at the door before. Yes, Lily. Oh, you mean Lily the blind girl? Wow, so tactful. Hanako only nods in response, and I can't help but wonder if defining someone through their disabilities is a faux pas, the worst kind of normal here. I guess that explains why Lily took off after her yesterday. She seems like a nice girl. Are you two friends? Yes. As if hoping for Lily to appear, she checks over her shoulder again. I think I'm making her nervous again. I hope I'm not disturbing you right now. No, that's not it. It's just easier if Lily doesn't come here. Oh, because it's hard to get around the classroom? Not really. Hanako's gaze drifts past my shoulder and towards Shizune. Shizune? Hanako nods again. What about her? Don't they get along? Hanako shakes her head. Clearly this is something she doesn't want to talk about. It does make a strange sort of sense. Shizune and Lily not getting along so well. Communication between the two would be all but impossible. It's hard enough talking to Shizune through Misha, even when you can see whose hands are talking. Hanako is so focused on Shizune that I am the first to notice Lily at the door. Oh, she's here now. Hanako spins around to confirm this, but seeing Lily, she moves quickly to the door. Lily. Ah, Hanako, good morning. Is the president here? Yes. Hanako glanced over her shoulder at Shizune again, as if to confirm she can't hear and even though that's impossible. I suppose we'd best be off then. Lily's sigh and tone of what seems like frustration makes me raise an eyebrow. I guess there's some kind of amenity between the two. It's intriguing, but that's not really something I'd like to ask. I'm sure if they wanted me to know, they would tell me. It's only my third day here. I should be trying to make friends, not find out why people are enemies. Still, it's a little funny to find out that this school has little feuds, just like my old high school. Even if people are more tolerant of others, they're still going to get on each other's nerves. Hey Lily, how are things? Sorry I made you run off yesterday. Oh my, is that Hiseo? I didn't realize you were here. It seems that Lily is a little embarrassed about being so frank in front of me. Sorry, Lily. I thought you realized. No, it's alright, Hanako. Hiseo, please, don't worry about yesterday. It was just a misunderstanding. If you say so. I'm still working this place out. Well, then, I think you'll find most people here a lot more forgiving than elsewhere. If you are feeling a little confused, please don't be afraid to ask questions. Sure, I'll remember that. Lily? Lily gives a small nod of acknowledgement. I'm sorry, Hiseo, but we must be off. Hanako really doesn't look all that comfortable here right now, and Lily still seems a little embarrassed. I wonder if my apologies really made any impact. Mind if I accompany you two? I know I'm kind of pushing it, but Lily hums quietly, still smiling. I'm sure that we could accommodate you. Okay. Can't we, Hanako? She looks at Lily, then at me, and then freezes, wide-eyed. Sure. Well, then, shall we go? I'm sure Lily wouldn't do this so easily if she saw how scared Hanako looks, but it can't be helped now. Declining after the deal is sealed would only cause confusion and problems. Dat face! So we leave all three together. Lily walks beside the wall, letting her cane gently tap against it every now and then. Hanako comes along right beside her, so close that she's practically half hugging her as they go. Although it must make her walking so much harder, Lily takes it in stride. As we turn around the corner of the hallway, something hits me in the chest with the force of a steam train. Hanako shrieks a little and my vision briefly goes black. Ouch. Opening my eyes, I see a pair of saucer-like green eyes looking up at me. They belong to the perpetrator of a short girl who bumped into me and has now fallen down onto the hallway floor. She's wearing a PE uniform and it's very worried frown. The former strikes me as rather strange, but having it during lunch break. More striking is the thought that she didn't have legs. Or she does, but they're not flesh and bone. Her pale and very much flesh and bone thighs end in shines and in the shins, and her feet are made of some black metallic or plastic metal material. They look disturbingly artificial and unnatural. It almost makes me forget that my chest is hurting. The girl winces a little, rubs her nose, and jumps up. Aw, man, hey, are you alright? I'm sorry about that. I wasn't looking where I was going, and I just came out of nowhere. Sorry. She's looking really apologetic in a hurt puppy way of looking apologies. I quickly forget about being angry or anything, since hurt puppies are my weak spot. I love puppies. It's okay, don't worry about it. Ouch. I say that, but there's a stinging pain growing in my chest, and I know that this is about the biggest possible danger in my condition. Don't overexert yourself, don't forget your medicine, and most of all, don't get hit in the chest. I try to rub my solar plex to chase the pain away, holding my breath in an attempt to hear my heartbeat. It seems normal. Hey, should I get a nurse? The worried high-pitched voice of the girl snaps me out of it. I stared at her for a few seconds, dumbfounded, until I realized I probably looked worse off than I really was. Doubled over myself and looking all tense. Damn, I'm overly worried about my heart. No need. I'm fine. Needing to say something in response, I pull myself upright, feeling my sore ribs one last time and taking a deep breath. She just knocked the wind out of me. Big time. It's nothing more than that. You sure you're okay? I hit you pretty hard. It's okay. I said I was fine. And nothing's broken. No harm done. That's good. Hiseo, what happened? She's not quite up to speed for obvious reasons, but she sounded very worried. More than that, the situation deserves, really. Someone just bumped into me, nothing serious, just winded. Sorry, it was my fault. I was going to get some stuff and I was kind of in a hurry. That someone here's Emmy, isn't it? The little girl coughs quietly and shuffles her plastic or metal feet, looking down at them before saying anything. Hi, Lily. Hanako. I guess the girls know each other. Do try to be more careful. You might be sturdy enough to endure these sorts of accidents, but there are people who aren't. The girl blushes and starts to fidget nervously, like a little child caught misbehaving. It's so cute I find myself smiling. I know that. I was just... I gotta go. Teacher will have my head. I promised to help with the printouts, but I went running instead. Sorry, I've got to change and everything. Before any of us say anything, Emmy has already bolted away, leaving the hallway eerily quiet. Does that sort of thing happen often around here? There are more rules in Yamaku than usual for running in corridors. But that rarely stops Emmy, it seems. She shakes her head weakly and offers a slight composed smile. I don't think there's anything we can do to stop her, I'm afraid. Shall we be off then? Lily heads off along the hallway and Hanako hurries after her. The route to the room the two of us use for tea is fairly simple to retrace, but still fresh in my mind from yesterday. Lily and Hanako quickly go about their business of making lunch, and that's where we'll end the episode, because it's lunchtime. And I've got a Subway sandwich waiting for me, so I hope you all enjoy this. Like and favorite if you enjoy, subscribe, favorite. I think that's everything. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying, and as always, have a great night. I'll see you next episode.